is Ebru Karachayla and I have Instagram and Facebook. My Facebook page is Makeup by Ebru. My Instagram is Ebru Karachayla Makeup. I will put the spelling down below. Now, what I'm going to do is take you step by step into how I'm going to be getting a look. So join me, watch me, and please leave me your comments. I'd like to know what your thoughts are and what else you would like. Alright guys, so let's do this. So I'm going to be prepping with the Shape Tart concealer. This one is in light sand, all over my mobile lid. You don't need to be applying a lot, but you do need enough on your skin so you can blend that through. The placement's not so important, just as long as the blending is. I'm just using this buffing brush to blend everything into place, being sure to take it to the corners and not leaving any harsh edges behind. Using the primary palette from Danessa Myricks, I'm going to mix red and yellow together to make an orange. So I'll be grabbing some of that pigment and applying that all over my mobile lid. Softly, just trying to create a semicircle shape so that when you are actually taking a photo of your client or yourself looking down, you want that shaping of a semicircle effect to show. You don't want it to look like it's been cut off. If the eyelids don't allow it, you need to create it. Remove excess. Use the same brush. No need to have another brush in hand. Some people don't, so use your tools. Oh, there goes a tissue. Never mind. And now softly, circular motion, bring that up higher with soft circular motions. With this, if you go too firm, you will just be drawing harsh lines. What you need to focus on is to blend it. And to blend it, it means soft tip of the brush, circular motions. And then as you go higher, a lot softer than you would have. Moving on, let's use the Boy shade. This is the Be Perfect Cosmetic palette in Clientele from Jar Makeup Artist. Remembering semicircle effect. So as you apply, you would like to tap, 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 tap the product on. Tap the product on. Okay? As you're tapping the product on, you're pushing it in, but you're also just like tapping, tapping, tapping. So as you can see, I have created that semicircle effect all on my mobile lid, and now I'm going to go back into the palette and grab Jar Jar with the same brush I used to begin with. Jar Jar, you really don't need to add too much. The pigment of this palette is absolutely gorgeous, and I will be using that to blend my corners together. So I'm just gonna take a moment and talk to you about this look for now. So really guys, this look on its own can be a smoky eye, so long as you're happy with it on its own. And then you can just probably add eyeliner, wing it, lashes. Even if you don't want to add eyeliner, lashes, or just mascara, complete your skin. Beautiful, done. Okay, but now we are going to try to create something more extreme. We're gonna go in with Luxe. And we will go and apply that on our brow bone area. Now with my brows, I'm not going to go too heavy, but at the same time, I do want to just outline it a little bit. I'm using a brush from Inglot in 31T with the Inglot AMC liner, the gel liner in number 16. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to go ahead and put black water eyeliner in my waterline. On the top, waterline. What I am doing is I'm really squeezing my eye together and I am stroking this back and forth, small stroke on the top waterline. And then when I'm going to do it on the bottom, same technique. Let me just sharpen my pencil. Just going really back and forth. I love the texture of this black liner. I find it so smooth to apply. It is not dry at all. And what you need for anything in the waterline of your eyes is something wet as opposed to a dry product. A dry product will feel really irritant. So when using any kind of a pencil, good tip is for it to be nice and soft. The texture must feel soft. Let's go in with a bit of Sandy. What I'm going to be doing with that is applying it on the outer corner, circular motions, meeting it to the highlight and creating for my eye shape more of a semicircle. Some people are very lucky, they've already got the semicircle looking eyes, the round eyes, whereas I have more of an almond, and my eyes when I apply makeup usually go more almondy as well. So to create an illusion, I personally need to take mine a bit higher. Make sure you do this step accordingly to your eyes, yeah? Just because I've got my brush all the way up here or in here, it doesn't mean your one needs to look the same. Excuse me. Applying on my top lash line, Inglot number 77 gel. Doesn't matter what brush you use, something flat. Mine's like a bullet brush. This one is a Hakaduki brush with no number, but it would be a Hakaduka bullet brush. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay Blackest Black Eyeshadow Ever. If anyone knows any other, let me know. Blackout. And I'll be using a very small flat brush, grabbing some of that and applying it directly on top of the black liner, pushing it in, tap, 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 and not worrying about any fallouts if there are any. Following on, tapping, not wiping. No one wants to see what's in my mouth. And then blending that. So to blend, we are just going to tap it downwards, almost like we're applying on the top, but shading that through. My all-time favorite MAC foundation in Studio Fix, shade 30, NC30, and shade NC42, mixed in together. Yes, I love using my fingers. Using medium sand, Shape Tape Concealer. Whoops, some just dropped out of nowhere on the floor. I now want to go ahead and use the Ofra highlighter. I'm going to be applying it on the apples of my cheek, just here. Can we all see this? Then I will go ahead, wipe it off my hand on the back, reapply a little bit more so it's not as wet, this time to give the area a little bit of a blend. What you made me do. Please don't ever make me sing again. Going back to the first color, applying some of that on a bullet brush, and I'm going to be applying that underneath the black liner to create an upside down semicircle. I've just gone and wiped off the excess from the brush. Nothing else on my brush, and I am just working that color a little lower so it looks more shaded. Mixed with the black, it's actually looking purple, but we will fix that later. Going with a very small flat brush, as close as you can to your bottom hairline waterline. So not on your waterline, just below it. Tapping the product into its place. Small little taps. Build on pigment using a very small blending brush. I'm going in with the color Jaja. And blending the very bottom of the eye. Using a very flat, don't ask the name of this brush, God knows when I got it, but a flat angle brush. This one is quite a little bit fluffy than your usual angle brush. I'm going to now apply a bit of black eyeshadow right on top of that hairline area, connecting it to the waterline. I'm now adding just a little bit of the Banana Fenty Beauty Translucent Powder, tapping it just below my under eye. Now if I feel like as though I've gone too low with my shadows, this is when I will rub off some of the extra shadow that I feel I need to rub off. And you can always reapply if you've rubbed off too much. I feel I get a lot of shadows around these areas. So now what I want to do is rub that off. So I am applying the translucent powder and I'm going to actually let this set in for a little bit. I'm not going to wipe it off straight away. Just pressing it in, letting it set. In the meantime, work on something else. That would be my lip. I really wanted to create something different with my lips today, so I went with the Cupid's bow. Usually, you know, I don't. I like to keep my lips just like straight. So I've really outlined it early, dramatically around here and here. I feel with this look, we shouldn't go too bright on the lips. I'm just gonna use Cherish by MAC and apply that on my lip. I'm just feeling like as though I want to gloss it up. What do you guys think? Using the Luxe in the Jar palette. This is the final finish. This is the look. What do we guys think? Do you like? Do you not like? Shall we get creating and create something else on top of this? I think we should. Now in the meantime, I just want to talk about something. My mother absolutely doesn't like it when I upload anything showing my décolletage area. She said I'm very bony. And I've actually had a few people tell me this themselves as well, that I look anorexic, but I actually have a naturally structured décolletage ever since I was little. So I'm not anorexic, I promise you. I'm just very structured with my décolletage. So for my mama, I will zip it up just for today. Ready for the face expressions?